double wrap.
Okay, that one's gonna be coming up a little bit later, but we're gonna move right along, and now we're gonna talk about the must-have stud earrings. You know, I love that Carol not only gives us those beautiful elongating stilettos and more of a shield shape or chandelier shape, but she's also gonna give us the studs. This particular stud, from $159.90 all the way down to $118.90 on FlexPay for $29 and change. And we have amethyst, we have blue topaz, and we have smoky quartz available for you. Now you're looking at almost 7 carats, depending on which one you're choosing. And then you're not only getting that beautiful colored gemstone, but you get the white zircon, which is the closest of any gem, natural or synthetic, to imitating the look of a diamond surrounding it. But what I particularly love that Carol did with this, because this is what she did with her celebrities. You know, if her celebrities were going to wear a big necklace, they couldn't wear a big earring. But she didn't want to put a simple stud, you know, a round stud. She would give them a fancy cut. And the AsscherCut is one of the most sought after celebrity favorite cuts, right?
It is, and you don't see the AsscherCut very often. For me to be able to bring you, an AsscherCut is a square emerald cut with cropped corners. It's got a very high crown, which you've got, the back is the crown.
That means you get more gemstone.
Way more gemstone. And then you've got the table, so it's got a fuller table. That's the front-facing part of the ring. You know how famous AsscherCut, why it became famous? Actually, Richard Burton bought Elizabeth Taylor the Krupp diamond. It was the most famous AsscherCut in the world. He bought it in 1968, 33 carats, for $305,000. Today, the AsscherCut engagement ring is worn by Jessica Alba and a slew of celebrities. But I call this stud earring the Hall of Mirrors. With an AsscherCut, you get the magnificent sparkle of a round, but then you get that incredible, bold, geometric, artistic shape, hand cut and faceted shape of the emerald cut. It's like a hall of mirrors. You can look straight into it. It fills the earlobe. I don't know about everybody, every one of you, although you're my girlfriends and I know many of you through Facebook and Instagram. I want a stud earring that's big. I want a chunky stud. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want like a little like baby stud. I want something that's gonna fill my earlobe. Let's take a look at Sue. I want something that is going to have that diamond look, so I've given you the white zircon. And then I want something with bright, vivid color. I want it to make my skin pop. I want to be able to wear it. You know, the thing about a stud earring, one, you can wear it to the gym, you can wear it to sleep in, you can wear it to swim. The stud earring, of course, it's like wearing lingerie. It's the universal piece. It's actually, if I said to you, if you had to own one earring in the world, you should always start out with a basic stud. But this is the basic stud, gone, bold and beautiful and special. To be able to see an AsscherCut stud like this, you're going to go to Beverly Hills, you're going to go to New York City's 5th Avenue, you are going to go to the most prominent, expensive cities in the United States. And the reason why is because we do not see AsscherCuts in anything but the finest jewelry store.
Well, because they're all hand cut. I mean, the AsscherCut, interestingly enough, is one of the oldest cuts. So you say, why a resurgence in popularity? Because as Carol said, so many celebrities were going and having diamonds. People search for diamonds that can be cut in this AsscherCut. When you have an AsscherCut, the stone has to be almost perfect, because it's like a window showing everything going on inside of the stone. And like Carol was saying, it's a house of mirrors, so if there were imperfections, it would be magnified. That's why you don't see AsscherCuts in regular retail stores, because they don't have that quality of stone where they want to magnify everything going on inside of them. We do, because Carol cherry-picked and hand-selected these stones and then had them individually hand-cut into that fancy AsscherCut.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly show you this with the Port Moonstone, just a layering necklace wire wrapped. You look at the Port Moonstone, you're like, that's so boho chic, that's so like casually chic. Now I put it with a gem cut stud that you might have thought was dressy. Look at the way they work together, a stylish trick. When you have a stud earring goes with everything. I am talking gold, silver, beads, layered, short, long. I'm not wearing the stud, but look at the the Soulflower Amethyst necklace. The stud's gonna look perfect. Look at the opal beads. Everything works with a stud. I do hope you get home the AsscherCut stud. You'll be the only girl in your city, not on your block,
Who has
in your